I decided to join the EC-E2 Twitter chat because it was based off of vulnerability, why we shouldn't think of this in a negative way, and instead how we can use vulnerability as a tool to help us grow as teachers. The first question stated, sometimes vulnerability can have a negative connotation. Let's define it in a positive way. I responded, vulnerability is necessary in growth. It teaches you about yourself and can show that you are willing to prioritize your emotions in a situation you are passionate about. Vulnerability has a negative connotation with not showing strength, when in reality, I believe vulnerability is what makes us strong. Therefore, a great way to show you can pull through any hardship. To me, that is strength and growth. Question 2 stated, someone we know well, Ahem Star, wrote, be a vulnerable learner to become a better leader. What does this mean? I wrote, being a vulnerable learner means you are willing to make mistakes and learn from this. This will help you as a teacher as you prepare for mistakes and embrace others. As I have been learning to become an educator, I have noticed a trend in the way in which we view mistakes. Making a mistake is often punished, yet we are missing the fact that everyone makes mistakes and that this is how we change our views. In order to become an effective leader, we should notice the learning process in making mistakes. Question 3 asked, Cindy Harrison and Jolyn Killian identify 10 roles for teacher leaders. One of them is catalyst for change. How is that vulnerable? I tweeted, change can make some people feel uncomfortable due to its unknown effects on their lives. This makes us vulnerable when faced with new and unexpected challenges. Vulnerability, when paired with change, propels us to take risks. Change can be frightening, and although we would like to say our bravery outweighs our vulnerability, we must understand change is part of the equation in moving forward with new ideas that stem from a vulnerable state. Leslie Hazel Bussey made a great comment toward the idea that learning is transformative and that taking risks is how we grow in a vulnerable situation. Without change, we would remain stagnant. Teaching is all about moving forward and uncovering new ideas. Amber English brought the idea of vulnerability to a very subjective perspective in saying, as a teacher, I can't say, come be yourself, here and rest if I am not able to do so myself. Teachers are models, and the behaviors we wish to see from our students would not be implemented if we as teachers did not demonstrate the benefits and growth process that comes with being vulnerable. Nathan Stevens brought up the important point of rejection and how we react to rejection. I felt this was a very insightful comment, seeing as that vulnerability is the outcome of rejection, and if we are to sit in a vulnerable state after rejection, we would not be able to progress in any situation. This Twitter chat has reminded me to acknowledge when I am feeling vulnerable and see it as an opportunity to grow rather than give up. I look forward to more Twitter chats that deal with changing our perspective on negatively connotated teacher traits, raising awareness, and progressing the idea that teachers work hard and have one of the strongest and most inspiring careers out there.